Last days I received the latest update from Tesla. Actually, it's not the latest, it's because right now when I came to the car I saw that I have here another update, but probably it's something like a fix or something like that. But now I really want to show you this new update because I think it's one of the most spectacular update that Tesla made in the last, let's say, 1 year or something like that. It's just incredible. I mean, even me that I drive Tesla for the last 6 years, I had a Model 3 and now Model Y. I have to say that I was pretty impressed with what this new update can do and the visualization that you can see right here. First of all, let me give you some information. If you go here to the software update and then to the release note, you will notice that, of course, the main update is this one here, 24.14, yes, but then of course they did already another 14.3 and 14.8 minor fixes, and right now it comes another update. I'm not sure what kind of update it is, only if we go to the release note, probably, yeah, minor fixes and stuff like that. But anyway, let me take you through a little bit to those new updates and then we will start driving and I will show you how nice it looks. The most important and the most spectacular is this one here, visual updates and user interface V12. Elevate your visual experience with the following updates: immersive full screen vehicle control when you're parked. I will show you how it works in a second. This one, from my point of view, I think is one of the most spectacular. Then the second one is the Spotify. Now you can kind of connect the Spotify with other devices. Then you have the speed camera chims, something that is super important. As you probably know from the latest update, on the map you can see now the speed camera, and this is fantastic. At least in Europe you can see where are the blitz, and now it comes with a chim, something very important because sometimes you don't look at the navigation, you know the road and so on, and then a chim or a sound notice will be really useful, and I think this one is super useful as well. Then you have the average speed zones. This is also very important. It will show you an average speed zone, so you now see your average speed in the zone and the distance to the end of it. So I will try to test it as well in this video. Then we have the trip progress bar. I will show you this as well. Will look really interesting on the down part of the navigation. I will show you as we start driving. Better route available. This is also a very important, and I waited for a long time. That means if you set a destination on the map and then the traffic change, the car it's able to reroute you, and you can also adjust the time, how much time you want to be reroute in case the car find another route. I will show you also, I will explain you a little bit better later. Wipers control now are a little bit different. So now, for example, if you turn on the wipers, you can see right here on the left side the graphics a little bit different. It's much more easier to use, and I think it's much better than before. Then you have some security improvement and other updates, and here you will see that when you park you can expand the browser to full screen. This is also great because you can browse the internet on a full screen where you're parked. So that means if I go here and then if I go to browsing, where is the browsing? Right here. And I can also put it full screen. Let me show you from here, I think, just like that. And right now you can browse. For example, if you want to go to Real Madrid website, you can see everything on a full screen, so you can browse the internet from here. And I saw that the internet is pretty fast. Let's go back to the software update. Where was that? Right here. And I think I show you almost everything, guys. Audible, also this is something new, Audible. But yeah, for me, for those of you that listen audiobooks and podcasts, this is also probably very useful. Other update here, when you have in wallet mode and your vehicle it's unlocked or shifted out of park, you receive a notification on your phone. The Vampire Survivor, a game, it's also updated and so on. For those of you that like games, they update the games all the time. But now let's start, guys. The most important part is that, for example, if you set a destination, let's say we want to go right here and we set this destination. You can see right now on the map you already have a few options. So right now you have two options until here, but usually if you choose other option and on the road it finds another faster road, it will reroute you. It will ask you if you want to reroute, and that's super smart. Plus you have this new bar, progress bar down here. You can see how interesting it is. With red it shows you high traffic, with yellow relatively medium traffic, and then with blue no traffic. Let me find another route much more complicated. Let's say if we go here, right here you can see also it shows you 3 different routes, and on the way if it finds a faster route it will definitely reroute you. But it's much better, and it start to be better and better. The navigation, it start to be more like a Google map and something like that. But anyway, I like those stuff. I will leave it like that and we will start driving. This is really new. If you go here, you put your finger here, you expand it like that, and now when you are in park you can see the whole vehicle in the middle. You can play with it, you can zoom in, zoom out, and that's fantastic. And not only that, but look at the steering wheel. Let me put it in drive right now. Just put it in drive, and I want to show you, look at the wheels. Now even the wheels are turning. When I turn the wheels, even here on the screen they turn. It's so nice. You can open the trunk from here, you can close it, you can open the charging port from here, you can close it, the front, and so on. That's fantastic. And now let's drive, guys. Oh, also by the way, you have here the map in the corner. You can see it shows you, it's blending in the screen in such a nice way, and it shows you on the map what's happening. But if we put it in drive, right now I put it in drive, again you have the options to have the map like before, or you have the options to expand this. No matter what you do, now the speed limit right here, it's bigger. The numbers are bigger and it's much more useful because you can see it much faster, and I like that. This update, it's really useful because they make these numbers bigger. Anyway, let me expand it. And when you expand it, not only that you can play around with what happened around you, but you can see very clear the objects now. You can see also when you turn the signal left and right, you can see the camera in the back. You can see if some other vehicle or something around there. Even if you're not looking into the mirrors, you can see that. And also while you're driving, you can play with the screen. So the passenger or you as a driver, you can play with the screen, and you can see wherever happened around the vehicle. You can zoom in, and you can see even the wheels are turning while you're driving. And right now you can see the streets ahead. There are cars left and right. There are not lane here. Also you can see here in the corner the navigation right here, but if you want to expand the navigation, you do it like that. If you want to do it back, you do it like that. It's very fast. It's a very fast process. But what is more spectacular, you can see the person that it's on the left side, on the right side, sorry, now, and you can see it also on the screen. And you can see when we go ahead, you can see every single car. And what is the most impressive is that it can see the cars from very farther away. And check out this, look at this, it sees the person, it sees even the cars ahead, but it sees even the car behind me. Look at this, even the car behind, it sees what the car behind me do right now. It's fantastic, man. And right now we go on this street, a lot of motorcycle and cars, and it's just crazy. Look at this, it sees also the traffic signs, the stop signs, the traffic light. We will see in a second. You can see ahead how many cars are. Even the person, man. I mean, even that truck. You can see the truck ahead there. You can see it right ahead farther away, and you will see it also on the screen here. Was quite impressive. I mean, it's really impressive how much it can see. And I was impressed sometimes. Look at this, even the cars from the parking lot, from the shop parking lot, the car can see even the cars from the shopping lot. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, we will drive here and I will show you a little bit more of those graphics, and then yeah, we will talk a little bit later. Check this out, guys. I leave this car ahead, and look at the car, how it goes in. Look at the people around here. Look at this person on the sidewalk, and not only the first person, but it's another one that I don't see it, but the car, it sees it. And it sees also that here are the bicycle lanes. That's crazy. Of course, it makes some mistakes. For example, the car in front didn't turn the signal, but here on the screen you can see the turning signal, but the car in front didn't turn. Yeah, but you can see it comes another person from behind, I guess. I don't see it. Yeah, now I see it as well. But here on the screen, the car see it before me. That's incredible. And look how farther away it sees. It sees also the traffic sign, the traffic stop, that I barely see it. And also even on the left side it sees that car. I mean, it sees so much, and it sees also behind the car. That's the most impressive thing. Of course, sometimes it's doing wrong, but most of the time, 90-95% of the time, it's right. And I was crazy impressed at what kind of level of graphic of digital screens we have in car right now. It's just impressive. And now again, expand the map and you can see down here what happened on the track. Fantastic. Really impressive. The thing is that I wish to see here in real time, I want to have a button where you can choose different options of the road. So it will be great if I have another button that show me another route to the place I want to go. You know what I mean? Here are the charging stations and so on. If you press this, the supercharging station like before. But what's really interesting, if we had a button here to have different stops. Anyway, let's drive now on the traffic light. Again, you can see the traffic light, the way it looks right now. You can see the person, it sits down, it says it stays. But anyway, let's see right now. We go right, it sees the person, it sees the traffic light. And here again, it sees the cars on the left side. The graphic, it's impressive. And I like the fact that now we have those numbers a little bit bigger right now. And also the traffic speed limit, it's here. The graphics a little bit different. I like also the fact that they design new this area here with directions, because even if you don't see the map, those directions are quite important. So you can see that in 1 kilometer I have to keep it left on the first intersection and something like that. So that's impressive. And then again, it sees also the signs on the road, the arrows on the road, the double line. And now we go to the next intersection. That's also pretty impressive. You will see it. It's kind of a complicated intersections with a lot of directions and cars. And man, I'm impressed that even the cars that are parked on the left side, the car can see. Even this car that it's parked here up, and even ahead right now, check it out, is a traffic light. Here it sees that it's red, and look how complicated. Those cars are parked there, and this car come from the left side, and another car come. Look at this. It's wow. It's impressive. It's indeed impressive, and it sees even a person. You can see that person there wanna cross pass. Wow. Look how good. And even if it's behind this car, it can still seize it. Wow. And of course it will chime when it will be green. You will hear a chime from the system. And you see the person, you hear that? That was because of the green light. Now, I told you, here will be a little bit of complicated road, a little bit more complex, so you can see better how the graphic look like, persons on the crosswalk. Man, it's crazy. And even ahead here, you see, it sees even a person ahead on the next crosswalk, and the cars there. It's crazy. It's really indeed crazy. And look how many people are aside, and it sees every single one. Man, this is crazy nice. You can't stop looking at. When I get the first day, the update 2 days ago, I think, I can't stop looking at this update. I was really so curious to see what the car can see, and you can see it sees all that cars that come from other lane. And again here, even the buses, but we didn't catch. Now the buses come from ahead. You can see on the left side a few buses. You can see this car that turn around. You can see on the other lane. Check this out. You will see also in a second the buses on the left side and the truck. Now for the first time I think it's a truck, and then it sees that it's a bus, and it changed the graphic. Now, man, it's impressive. Of course it's not perfect, but still it can see the dogs, sees the dogs like persons, but it can see the buses, the motorcycle. It can see look at the motorcycle, how clear it is and how nice. And it can see and read the traffic, speed limit signs. Wow. You can see all these cars that are parked. You can see there outside, and it sees it right here. This one is the red car there, and it sees even the persons behind there on the shop. Even the cars park on this street on the side, and even behind. No way. I'm really curious how the full autopilot will work. I'm really crazy. I saw some videos with autopilot in Europe, and I'm crazy impressed to see it as well when we'll come here. I know it's not uh, allowed for the moment, but I know in the future will be. I wasn't a believer in this kind of autopilot self-driving stuff, but now after I saw some videos I was like, man, it's possible. You can see the bicyclette right now. It sees the bicyclette on the left side, on the right side, and on the left and right, and then again we have a car parked on the lane and another car come from the left side. Wow, wow, wow. You see that? It's also warn you that it's a person there. If you don't brake in time, it will give you a warning. That's just impressive. Again, crosswalk ahead, and it's passed with the bicyclette, another car turning around here. You see this car, and then behind. This system, it's learning, constantly learning from every single Tesla on the market. This system learn let's say the actions of the cars and people and bicyclette and whatever happened. You see that car was coming from there, and this car kind of learn what happened and what it's possible to happen, and it's a kind of a neurological AI intelligence system that keep all this data. And then in the future, when will be released, this system will kind of use all this data to be able to give you this full autonomous self-driving. Anyway, put it in park again, and that's it, guys. I hope you make an idea about this new update. If you still have questions, you can ask me down below. I will answer you with pleasure. from my point of view. It's something really cool. I can't say it's something super useful, but it's something impressive. It's something spectacular. Some of those updates were really useful. For example, the map, the reroute on the map, the chim on the speed cameras and so on. Those are super useful, but it's a really welcome update. And from my point of view, I think Tesla grow a lot and it's kind of a step ahead the other competitors, and that you can see for yourself. Anyway guys, I love to hear from you down in the comment. Tell me, what do you think about this update? Do you like it? Do you think it's just bling bling, or do you think it's useful? Yeah, I hope the video was useful. I know there are many people that saw some pictures and saw information about that, but probably didn't see in real how this works. But I try to show you as many info as possible, so I hope you get a lot of useful info from here. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.